Hey friends, welcome back to the vlog. This week has been a crazy week of things that I can't show or talk about on the vlog just yet because I kind of want to either save them for the show or save them for when they're actually going to come out in the vlog. So there's been a lot of behind the scenes stuff that has been happening, and one of those was a makeup test. I'm playing around with the prosthetics and trying to decide if I want to use the prosthetics that I'm using for the show or if it's something that I can just do with the makeup. And part of the reason why I'm uncertain of the prosthetics is I feel that my nose is bigger than Charles Dickens's nose, and it's a slightly different shape. So I was going to use a prosthetic nose to try to get a little closer to his shape, but I realized that when I did that, it just made my nose bigger, which is like working against everything that I was trying to do in the first place. I've been playing around with some makeup techniques to make it smaller using shading, all of that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I have to do it for camera. So I haven't officially decided what I want to do with that yet. But because I wanted to see kind of what the whole makeup looked like, I had to get rid of the beard a week earlier than I was planning. But it is what it is. Like I said, this week has been a week of lots of just things that I couldn't show on the vlog. So this vlog is going to be a little shorter than some of the others, but my hope is that it's going to be kind of the last one that is primarily me sitting here talking about the show, because next week, actually on Friday, the Friday that is right after when this video comes out, I am starting load in, and that's when I'm going to be putting up all of the lights and the set and bringing in all of the sound equipment and starting to actually make this show really real out here in the shop. It's obviously real. I've been practicing it, but it's all in pieces, like all over the place. And I haven't seen the entire set put together. I've seen each individual piece, but I haven't seen the whole thing put together. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also really excited to finally start to be able to program the show. I've been able to kind of start playing around with some of the sound cues and getting those put into the computer, but I haven't been able to record any of the lighting cues yet, and that's because I have to upgrade the software license, which I talked about in a previous vlog. My software license for the upgraded version of the software doesn't start until Friday, so I have to wait to start programming the cues until then. I have been getting asked how this entire show runs. So this is QLab, and QLab is a fantastic show control software that allows you to do lights and sounds and projections and all kinds of other things. And so all of the cues are programmed into the computer. So you can see, like right here, these are the pre-show lighting cues, and you can tell because there's a little light bulb. And then the ones that are sound cues have a little sound thing. Projection cues are the little video cues. As I put them in, so the light cues aren't in here yet because I haven't cued all of them yet, but I know like where the cues are. Projection cues also aren't in here yet because I have to edit those to match the size of the projection. That'll be a thing that I'll talk about during the load-in video, I'm sure. Over here, I can control the timing. So if they connect to each other, that they continue, they go on their own. This is how I'm going to be controlling as much of the show as I am. So everything will live in QLab. Because the studio is closed next week, I had to go through and do all of the stuff that needed to happen just for the studio's kind of operations while the studio is closed next week. Just finished packaging these little sample bags for a coffee order that is going to go out in the next few days. I wanted to try to get all of the coffee stuff wrapped up before I start load in on Friday. This week, we also recorded all the video footage for the Name Game, which is the virtual theater piece that I have been directing. This was such a fun project that I got to do with an incredible cast, and editing all of that was a big project for the weekend. All right, I am finishing the edit on the virtual theater project that I did. That was a big chunk of the weekend. So I needed to dub in cheese curd squeaking sounds into the virtual theater video that I'm editing together. And cheese curds ASMR is a thing. And this video, yeah, editing 5 different versions of Zoom footage together to try to make sure that there's coverage for everybody on everybody's lines was a kind of involved process. I think this was a great experience because I've learned a lot in how I direct for film, but also how I coach clients for film. I haven't sat as an editor, and I think there's so much that we can really learn from the editor's side of things, and so I'm really looking forward to sharing that type of work with clients here in the upcoming year. So I'm really excited to share kind of some of those things that I learned with clients in the upcoming year. As always, if you haven't bought tickets yet, all the information for buying those tickets is down in the description box below. That's it for this episode of the vlog. As always, friends, you're awesome, be awesome, and I'll see you next time.